most of the time, where I go, where my imagination takes me, is to a place of peace. Darkness is pain sometimes. Psychological pain sometimes. Because it's not like I'm going through depression or anything, it's just like, you've ever had one of those bad days where it just seems like nothing is going right, It's not really just fantasy, but it's what the human mind is, and how beautiful it is. Let me tell you a story. At times, I want to stay in the dream and run from the reality.
Those folds of skin around his neck, shoulders, and arms.
Ask them about family history and I'll put a call to radiology.
I've seen this before in children with acro.
Don't speculate or tell them anything just yet. We'll let them know by tomorrow once we get the results.
What the hell is going on? It's been 9 hours without any word. I want to know what's going on with my son.
Sir, you're going to have to wait till we have more information, but this looks common for achondroplasia. You know it is dwarfism, but your son has a severe case. There's more about his condition that we should talk about.
Hello, sir. We're sorry to keep you waiting. We must inform you that while your son may suffer from paralysis, he has a very gifted mind. It is important that we monitor his condition in these fragile, early days.
Gifted? What do you mean? Why is the military here? And why can't I see my wife? What are you doing with my son?
You must be tired. Here, these gentlemen will take you to a room to get some rest.
Get your hands off me, damn it! What are you doing with my family?
Give him a full wipe, just like the mother. We'll put them in the same room once the auditor is installed in the boy. His mind may be the key to defeating the alien mutation.
Forgive me.
I can't help it, jumping between this world and fantasy. Some days, memories play back like an old movie, a lingering dream. An old nurse of mine once told me, when I was very young and in a lot of pain, when things are rough, and when you're feeling angry or sad, to go to a place inside.
Oh, hey guys, look at this little fella, sitting all alone.
Looks like you're not going anywhere, you little flunky.
What's the matter, midget? You get kicked out?
Doesn't look like there's anyone around to protect you now.
They must have got a good look at you and spat you out.
It's naive to judge a person's capability. No matter the condition, their life has worth. They are a part of this world. This is not a game.
Is your youngest home?
I thought he was removed from the program.
We were told he could stay with us. And you look awfully familiar. Have we—
I have one of those faces, I assure you. The final test for the boy was to see how he performed without anyone knowing his thoughts. He passed, swimmingly. But I assure you, the final decision rests with him. You are special, and if you decide to come with me, you will have a chance to do great things, but that comes with a cost. By the time I reach the door, you must decide. If you come with me, we can achieve great things.
It's a mutant, abomination, and freak. Truth is, we don't know where they came from. I've heard Mom say the rocks that fell from the stars brought them here. No one knows why they attacked us. I guess no one likes being called a mutated freak. General saw what I'm capable of. What I can do with my mind. Exile the one that can stop him. Then I can end the war.
Will we see him again?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. We've gotta have a little faith and believe. He'll do what's right. I know he will.
There's a certain freedom and privacy. Being able to relax, not putting on a presentation. It's not a dream. It's what turns to make home. What's happening to me? Whatever they're preparing me for. Whatever it is that's coming, it's coming soon.
All units report to the flight deck. All units to the flight deck. Over. All units.
Wing 3, I got bugs on 6 over. Wing 3, copy, over.
Wake up, boy. This is not a game. You have your orders. Intercept the hive mind and destroy them. Wake up!
No, you're wrong. Just because we don't understand them doesn't mean we have to hate them. Just because we were attacked doesn't mean we have to destroy. We all face struggles. During these moments, our dreams have the power to teach us the possibilities of an impossible world. Waking up is just the beginning. Everyone's mind is capable of beautiful expressions, no matter who you are. As someone with extreme disabilities, I can still become the ultimate vision of the person I want to be. It's trust and faith in my higher power that the path ahead will be revealed. I may not be like everyone else, but that has always been, will always be, my greatest strength. It's almost like a helpless feeling when you can't walk and be outside of those boundaries, I guess. And I don't like to view it as boundaries, but I know that they are. And, I think it's just such an overwhelming, it can be such an overwhelming burden. Not a lot, but it can be. I want to edit because I want to tell stories. I want to inspire people to fulfill their dreams, and I think the use of their imagination helps anybody overcome extreme difficulties, and I am a huge believer in the use of someone's mind to overcome that.
When we had the opportunity, I guess Brad's situation was explained to us, and just sight unseen, it sounded pretty neat. It sounded like a good idea, a good thing to do. So we said, yeah, we'll meet. Let's see where this road takes us, I guess, so to speak.
Big attraction to us is if people have stories, but they hit a wall because telling the stories, if the story is compelling enough, we just are attracted to, well, how can we add the extra, juice or the extra turbo needed to kind of bring it and capture other people's imagination.
Right off the bat, I thought there's something very striking about this young man in terms of how much he wants to learn, how much he wants to grow, and what his goals are for the future, looking at filmmaking, but also exploring other areas of art and creativity. So for me, it was, what can we do with the technology that's available today to make that happen?
This has been one of the most interesting projects and processes I think I've ever been a part of. It's been definitely a roller coaster up and down. We've had great days and days where it was kind of stagnant and staying in place. But overall, what's really impressed me about this whole project and process is no matter how many people we bring on board and get excited, is we still have this mission and this value that we keep coming back to. And every time we go back to what we really believe in and want, we find a new way to look at the problem and the process to bring in more people and more energy.
We talked with Brad, we worked with Brad, we worked together on addressing some of his needs. So we realized there were two basic needs. One is the need for him to work on his wheelchair and have the ability to move the mouse and to access elements of applications like Final Cut Pro with mouse clicks and such, which he didn't have. So we realized that one prototype would be using a joystick, just like he uses for his wheelchair. So that was the basic idea for that. That was prototype one. So something that we use a joystick, buttons that would attach to his wheelchair. The second prototype was around the need of Brad's need to stay on his bed part of the time for medical reasons, and be able to still work on that position. So the second prototype, after lots and lots of ideas, essentially ended up being an inverted desk that allows Brad to work looking up, and then have a keyboard and a touchpad, and still be able to do whatever he wants, but looking up. So those are the two main prototypes.
I'm hoping Brad because I think he's a really inspirational person. I think that he has a lot of drive, and it's really sad because Brad wants to have, he has so much passion, but it's really sad because he's limited by his own body. A lot of people are the opposite. They have a working body and they don't want to use it the right way, but Brad is the opposite. He really, really, really has a lot of passion for what he wants to do, but he's physically unable to do it, and we really want to help him be able to accomplish his goals.
Somewhat straightforward. We're just trying to help somebody interface with technology, which is something that a lot of us take for granted every day. It's very easy for us to just click a mouse or hit a couple keys on the keyboard, but when you see somebody that has a little bit more difficulty doing something that we take for granted every day, you really want to be able to help out.
Good job, Raz.
Good job.
Jake is a jerk. I need to work on it.
I'm taking a lot of physical and emotional abuse right now. Do you have any? Oh!
That's how it starts. We go back to you.